If you're looking to jumpstart your MUT22 team, head over to rockbottomcoins.com and use code PROB for 10% off. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Weekend League head-to-head matchup with a YouTuber by the name of Slayin. We matched up in Weekend League. I got to play in a few games this week back on the Madden grind. And yeah, this is just another game from that, from this past Weekend League. If you guys haven't already, though, subscribe to the channel, hit the sub, turn your notifications on. It's completely free to do that. And hit the like at the end of the video if you enjoyed. And you see the title of this video as we get into this first kickoff. The title is very interesting, and it brings up a topic. Did EA increase fumbles? Because I've been away from the Madden as much as I was on it. Like I've definitely scaled back a little bit. I've been playing other stuff, but have you guys seen an increase in fumbles? Let me know in the comment section, because when you start fumbling, you notice there's a fumble in every other game. Like it just takes away from the, it just adds more RNG to the game that is already filled with so much RNG. But let's get to this game, and as you can see, Slayin comes out early and hits me over the top. I try to play an aggressive underneath defense, and we end up getting shredded over the top for a touchdown, and it's going to be 7-0 Slayin, and I take over with my first drive of the game, and it's the Michael Vick show still. And I've talked about this too as well on my stream. I'm thinking I'm going away from escape artists, because I just noticed it's nerfed to the ground, and escape just isn't what it once was, which is fine, because it was OP, and that's why I used it. But I think it's time to move over to Gunslinger, or change the Vic to Pass Lead Elite. I think that's what it's called. We will end up deciding what we're going to do this coming week for the next Weekend League, and we'll go ahead and make some changes if need be. 4th and inches, we pick it up. It's Michael Vick back with the single back, and it's going to be Derrick Henry, who you see a ton of in my games. I love using Henry. You got the most feared, you powered him all the way up, and why not use him? Give him the ball, let him work. He falls forward a ton, breaks a ton of tackles, and I look to take advantage of that. So 3rd and 5 here with 3 minutes left in the first half. We're going to go ahead and audible. He just looks like he's in such a soft coverage here, a soft defense, so we just run the ball. We audible the halfback dive and go right up the middle, and it's going to be an easy first down. I was willing to go for it on 4th if we came up short, and we end up getting it. So it's going to be a 2nd and 7 a couple plays later, and it's Derrick Henry show once again, all the way picking up the first, and we try to clock here. So the goal was to clock, try to take up as much time as possible. Didn't want to give him a ton of time to work with, because if he goes up 14-7 before half, that could very well be the end of the game, basically, because we get the ball coming out, we score, and then he can clock me out, and I don't want that to happen. But either way, we did end up scoring. He only has one timeout though, with 1:15 left in the half. So it's going to be his ball from his own 20. We would love to hold the 3. First play, throws a deep crossing route, jumps up aggressively, and we hit him, and ends up dropping the ball, bringing up a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 coming up. He's in the bunch to the left, and he gets sacked on the play. So huge sack. I call timeout. I want the ball back, right? So 3rd and 17. I'm thinking, you know what? We stop him here. He's going to go ahead and punt. We get the ball back. He throws it up for grabs. Oh, luckily for him, it's overthrown, so I can't pick it. And he goes for it on 4th and 17. And this is just a spot, like I said, we're playing online Weekend League. It's not a tournament game, and when it's like that, people could do whatever. Obviously, there's nothing really on the line besides some wins and possibly some better rewards. But he goes for a 4th and 17 and ends up getting a touchdown as I get cover 4 bombed over the top, and it's gonna be 14-7. So gave up a big touchdown. If he doesn't get that, the game is over, right? So we go ahead and score, get ball at half, and score again. And I feel like the game ends most of the time there. But he ends up getting it. So we need to get at least a field goal here, and we end up bombing him right back. So we end up getting it back after making the big mistake and giving up a touchdown. And it becomes 14-14, and you know what's coming up. It's the kickoff. And the kickoff is either good for me or it's going to be very bad for me. And that's the only reason I show kickoffs. And in this instance, he tries to spin and gets absolutely smoked. Pick it up and take the fumble back for 6. And we take a 7-point lead before the half, and he has 20 seconds to work with. He throws it. He comes out and throws the delay fade here, and then he's gonna pitch it. He's trying to fumble. I know this. This is called the fumble ball. Tries to fumble, unable to do so. But he does pick up the first down. So 1st and 10. Again, he bombs me one more time, and I give it up once again. But luckily for me, we tackle him at the 1. I would have broke my monitor if we give up a touchdown there. Luckily, I didn't have to do that, and we didn't give up the touchdown. But we go to the half, up 7 with the ball after the first fumble of the game. Again, is there an increase in fumbles in Madden 22 since the patch? Let me know in the comments. It could have been just small sample size on my end, but I definitely noticed over this past weekend league just increased fumbles. 1st and 10 here coming up. We're going to go ahead and hand it off again. It's going to be single back, halfback dive. Only pick up a few there. Setting up a 2nd and 7. And it just looks like dive is there the whole way. So we go dive again. And this time Henry fumbles. He gets brought down, fumbles. McCourty picks it up, and McCourty takes the fumble back for 6. So 2 fumbles for 6 thus far, and we're all square. The fumbles are square. The fumbles for 6 are square. The score is square, and we have the ball now. 3rd quarter with a minute or so left, and we need a touchdown. We need to go up 7 here if possible, and we could possibly end this game on offense. We could clock out here potentially. This is a clocking situation. I don't really want to give him the ball back. He's kind of been shredding on offense. He has a bunch of bombs, and we haven't really got a ton of pressure on him. The one spot that we had him tough, we ended up getting bombed at 4th and 17 in the first half. So would like to clock out if we can. We'll go ahead and run Derrick Henry into the ground this game. It's the Derrick Henry show. It's kind of like what they do in real. You know he's going to give it to him. He's going to pick up 3, 4, 5 yards. And then you feel like he's just going to break eventually. It's the same strategy as they use in the real. All right, single back again is Henry. Brought down, though, only picking up 1. So the clock is coming up on the 2-minute warning. We go pass play here, but everything bagged. Could have threw the corner out, but with Vic, it's just so much safer just taking off when it's there. Pick up the easy yardage, and then go ahead and pick up the first down with Henry. All right, he uses his first timeout here. So 1 timeout down, 2 timeouts down, and now we go pass play. We go verticals, everything guarded. We take off. He doesn't have a spy. Pick up the first. The clock is moving. We go back to Henry. Still has 1 timeout. I don't know what I was doing. I probably really wasn't paying attention. And I could have just clocked out, kick 3 here. But I end up, I don't know why. I don't even know. Like I said, I probably wasn't paying attention. I typically don't, do anything I don't have to do. Like I could have just clocked, kick 3. He can't ice me or anything. But we end up scoring with Derrick Henry. I don't know why. All right, we score. We kick the extra point with 23 seconds left. And this is going to be a 28-21 ball game. And he has 23 seconds remaining. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and kick the ball off. All right, let's just see what happens. Maybe he returns it for 6. All right, he returns it. He gets brought down regularly, and he fumbles again. And it's Reed once again. 3 fumbles for 6 in this game. Let me know, fumbles increased or no? Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like if you did, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.